Neptune's owl. I'm gonna make a video about something a little bit more different, a little bit more unique than my other videos. And basically I'm gonna be talking about a gemstone that I've been using, and I'm gonna talk about its benefits and its effects in the way that I have experienced it and the way that I interpret it. So this stone is dragon bloodstone. So this stone is found in southwest Australia, and it is considered to be, well, it is the actual fossilized body of dragons. So the red in it is the blood of the dragon, and then the green that you see on it was the body of the dragon and the scales. I wanted to go out and get a crystal because I've been connecting with the dragon, and I've been growing really close with this dragon, and I felt like I should get a crystal to help me connect with her, because it just felt like it was something that I wanted to do. And basically I just went out. I wasn't sure what crystal I was going to get. In my mind I was visualizing maybe something yellow, but anyways, I got to the store, the crystal shop. I looked around. I couldn't find any crystal that called to me, that I felt like the dragon would want. There were no yellow crystals, not in the way that I was thinking of or wanted. But then I found this, and it immediately called to me, and immediately, like, I just knew, like, it totally has her energy in it. It's like you could totally see that green, red, and just the energy in it, everything. So dedicated this crystal to my dragon friend, and the effects have been amazing. So it's a dragon stone, and dragons are beings that help with extreme transformation and reclaiming and acknowledging your personal power. They help with developing wisdom, with generating wisdom, accumulating wisdom, and healing, really deep healing, because the most and deepest amounts of wisdom come from the most and deepest amounts of healing. Let's talk about trauma for a second. Trauma, nothing is good or bad, but everything plays a role. And the role that trauma can play is, it can be like a fire that can push you and drive you to achieve greater things, to be better, to do better, to strive for things much bigger than, making sure that you don't get the short end of the stick out of life, that you really get what is best for you and what you deserve. So when you go through trauma, it might not even be that you needed to go through it, but if you got trauma, you got trauma. This is a stone that will absolutely help you heal from a lot of trauma, especially if you have a dragon that you want to dedicate the stone to. I also combined clear quartz crystal with it. All dragons absolutely love clear quartz, and clear quartz enhances the effects of all crystals, and it also cleanses and purifies other crystals of negativity, things like that. So, other benefits and powers of this stone is I'm finding it is the ultimate all-purpose relationship stone. Whether it's breaking free of toxic relationship patterns, healing and breaking free from soul ties, subjugating enemies and turning them into not just potential allies, but even potential friends very quickly too. Like, this stone has been working like very quickly. It's been doing all of that for me, like within like days. Because of the red and the green to it, right? That's like root chakra and heart chakra. So working with the root chakra, you remove all fear. Working with the heart chakra brings about an unstoppable unbreakableness. That part of you that nothing can break or take away from you. You know, like that essence of you that just can't really be affected or hurt. And then you combine those two energies, and it's like the heart. It's also like platonic relationships, all in any relationships, just very, very loving, very compassionate, understanding things, equalness, balance. That's all the stuff you're going to get with the heart chakra. And because you're removing all fear, and then you're reawakening that part of yourself with this stone, it automatically starts breaking you free from toxic relationship patterns. Helps you, if you feel like anybody in your life is like an energy vampire, it kind of fights that off. Even just through like conversation, or whether it just shows you how to just cut them off altogether, or to maybe, like, you know, shorten conversations, maybe have less emotion with the interactions, whatever, you know. The crystal, you're gonna channel information from this crystal. I'm just giving like my perspective and what I've experienced from it, but you will absolutely channel all kinds of information that is going to help you from this dragonstone crystal, if you feel called to go and get one for yourself. It has attracted to me new friends and new allies into my life, and very grateful. So, having a lot of fun with this stone, and I feel like I also just want to talk about dragons a little bit for a second, and I got one more thing I'm going to do before I close out the video. So working with dragons, anybody can work with dragons. In fact, everybody has worked with dragons all around the world, in all cultures, especially like natives, like Native Americans, things like that. Dragons are beings that have always been around, and have always been interacting with humans, and they've been demonized, and the governments of the world, I don't think, want people working with them because they know that the dragons are very powerful and that it could absolutely lead to the upheaval of government and could bring about revolution in the world. It could bring more balance, could bring more peace, prosperity, things like that. A lot of people think that dragons are evil, and that's just another program that's going around to suppress people. There's a lot of different practices out there, a lot of different energies, entities, and beings to work with, and they demonize all the ones that they don't want you to work with. They actually, people that are demonizing these beings and entities and whatnot, they're the ones that actually work with them the most. So it's kind of funny. If the world went more in a direction where everybody worked with these beings in some sort of sense, or at least everybody was open and allowing to it without judgment, like see on my channel, I got a meditation you can do with the Demon King Belial, for example. If everybody all around the world was open to that, there wouldn't be poverty. There wouldn't be slaves. None of that would exist, and there wouldn't be a need for it. So, everybody is free to practice and work with and worship whatever they want, as long as they're not using it intentionally to suppress and control and use others. That would be the only limit that I would say there should be on that. So there's infinite types of dragons out there. I actually do have a dragon meditation video on my channel as well if you want to check out the meditation playlist. And you can read the description there, and it basically says what I'm about to say here, that any type of dragon that you can think of, it exists. Like, literally anything. Like, there's like quartz crystal dragons, there's leaf dragons, grass dragons, tree dragons, like any type of element, and they all have their own unique abilities and powers and things that they can help you with. And you have to see them as equals to you. They're not things that you can command or make do what you want to do. It's you got to start seeing everything as an equal to you in some sort of sense. And as you bond with dragons and you build a connection, they can be great guides, they can be great friends, great protectors, all of that. And there's no one way to do anything. You can look up other people's various ways of how they work with dragons. Ultimately, I don't think there really is like one exact way to work with dragons. There's just hundreds of different ways, and I just gave you an extremely simple way to work with dragons. Go get a clear quartz crystal and a dragon stone. If it's raw, better. If you want to get a raw piece of both, wrap copper wire around it, wear it as a necklace, that's even better. But I just wanted to get the bracelets because I don't really care too much, but raw, like a raw version that's not polished, would be much more effective. I pulled a tarot, a dragon oracle card for everyone, just for this video. So I'm going to show the card, and I'm going to read over the meaning of the card, and we're gonna end the video. Trust, love, and friendship Constellation, Cygnus. The animal is a swan, and the symbol is a northern cross. The star is Deneb Alpha Cygni. Wisdom of the Herald. It makes life worth living. It makes the stars sing. It brings meaning to us. It is the greatest joy in life. Love is the answer. Friendship and companionship is key. Seek and cherish positive, fulfilling relationships. Be open to giving like a child. Give and receive love in your life. Wisdom of the Dragon. Any good relationship needs to be built on trust. Open your heart to trust yourself and trust those you hold close to have your best interest in mind at all times. The time has come to have confidence in your heart and a sound mind. Release your inhibitions, be calm and still. The universe has your back. The stars shine each and every night for you. Star Dragon Invocation. Drop down your guard for just a day. Release all those defense mechanisms ingrained in us by an untrusting and uncaring world. Let go of all those walls and let them crumble. Trust in the rhythms of life, yourself and your tribe. Indulge in love and friendships. You are safe. Neptune's Owl. I'm out.